so far?
I like Vegas. I like Vegas a lot. It's a big difference from New York.
Okay.
Like New York is super convenient. Everything is within arm's reach. Here is like I gotta drive
Yes.
or Uber. Like
Okay.
it's a must here. So
So missing the subways, huh?
yeah, the train, okay, cabs. Like I could just wave my hand and the cab will stop for me. Like this is totally different for me.
Okay, but but on the positive side, how about the weather? Are you appreciating the weather?
Man, I think that's my favorite thing about Vegas. Like,
Okay.
it gets chilly here, but it's not cold. And like, I hear people like locals or like people from the West Coast like, "Oh, it's cold, it's cold," and I'm like, "Y'all don't know what cold is." Like,
right. Count your blessings, right?
Yeah, listen, definitely. Because I remember back in the days, I would have to go to school and snow up to my knees, like. And I'm just like trudging through, making it happen, you know? And then you go to different parts of the country, and they're just like, "Oh my God, it's raining," and it's like, what? That's nothing.
The snow we got a couple of weeks ago probably was like pathetic compared to what
First of all, okay, that was rain. It was like somebody was going in the sky, okay? Because the snow that I'm used to is like blizzards, mountains high, and that snow, everybody was like, "It's snowing, it's not." I said, where?
What are you talking about? Okay, you talking about this little puddle?
Right. Like, this little flurry? Like, okay, I guess.
I get it. But as far as like the music scene out here, how are you liking that?
It's pretty cool. I will say, and I might get some hate for this, but I don't think Vegas really has like a culture.
Okay.
Like in New York, like if I take you to the Bronx, you're gonna see the Spanish Hispanic culture. You're gonna see the West Indian culture. You know, if I take you to Brooklyn or like Manhattan, you'll see like Korean culture, Asian culture. You know, we have that there. Vegas is not really no culture to me. Like I haven't really found a, you know, I mean they got a little Chinatown, I guess, but that's really it. That's the only place.
Yeah, it's like it's the stripper bus.
Yeah.
You know, so I definitely understand that being, you know, very difficult. That's been something constant, you know, because I've been here for some time now, and the lack of culture is kind of sort of like it's the biggest disconnection. So it has to be, you know, someone to do it. You know, it's the first for everything. So
Right.
I'm excited. I feel like we're kind of at the brink of like some type of form of a renaissance type of era out here.
Right.
Pushing the culture forward. You know, especially in what we're doing right now as far as building. But I definitely understand that, and I like, going out to LA or travel. You have to like really travel to like feel that vibe. You know, it's like a whole being tolerated versus being celebrated thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. Like I get that a lot being here, and I think like I feel like you said, like we're on the brink of something, and I feel like if like we all like come together, like we could really like blow up. Cause like they have the Vegas shows and stuff like that, but that's real touristy. Like
Right.
we need something for the culture that's
Absolutely.
like here in Vegas is solidified. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
definitely want to be a part of that.
Oh my goodness, and we're so grateful to have you to be here to push that to
Thank you.
push that forward. You got some new music, right?
Yes, I do. So I just dropped my first music video December 12th, I think it was.
Okay.
The 12th or the 14th. It's called I Don't Care.
All right.
You can see it on YouTube. The visual is on
Okay.
YouTube, and then it's on all streaming platforms. If y'all make a video on Instagram, make sure y'all use my song. I don't care, cause she's Simone,
Right, and the TikTok.
Yep, and TikTok.
And make a dance too while you at it.
Listen, it's on TikTok, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, all that, Spotify, Apple Music. Download it.
Okay.
I'm actually doing my second music video soon.
Okay.
My lovely friend who's here with us in the studio today, she's actually honoring me by singing on the chorus for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we're in the process of getting that music video started. And then I'm just going to keep dropping visuals.
Well, that's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I actually listened to the I Don't Care, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like it's just really like it's the anthem of just really like letting go. It's like, hey, this is just how it is, and you get with it or get lost, right?
Period. See, that's what I was trying to execute, and I'm happy that you said that.
Yes, you did that.
listen, I don't care about nothing. Like, life is not promised to me, so I don't care about nobody's opinion of me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about what the next person is doing. All I do is send positive vibes, good energy, and I'm living my life for me. So,
Right, right, and that's how you have to do it. And I feel like those type of messages is something that it's really needed right now because we're dealing with so much and the whole social temperature with the children and everything, and just all this stuff. Right now on the internet, it's 50. You can fall into a landmine anytime you want to go into
hmm
it and scroll, and so many different posts will be there to make you hate yourself. So it's like you
yep.
got to understand and have that type of encouragement behind you, and that's really awesome. I'm really
Thank you.
I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the beat, from the delivery and everything. I was like, all right. So
Thank
you said the
you.
visuals are out.
The visual for I Don't Care is out. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
all
on
right.
YouTube.
All right, so we're gonna make sure we're going ahead and tap in with that.
Yes.
And as for music, it's actually in your blood, right? Like,
It is.
okay.
It is. My father, for those of you who don't know, is the legendary Rock and Roll Hall of Famer,
Yes, yes, yes.
Flavor Flav.
Right, and that's got to be, I'm sure that one of the things I know that you probably not say hate, but it's just like one of those things as far as the comparison. Do you feel like it's kind of difficult at times where people try to put you in a box or anything like that?
So that does happen. I struggled a lot with that as a child, like growing up.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not the type of person to boast and brag.
Yeah,
It's like if you
yeah.
find out, you find out. If you know, you know. You know. So now that I'm actually like stepping into that light, like that was one of the things that I struggle with to even be comfortable to like perform my music and let other people hear it.
Mhm.
Cause it's like I didn't want anybody to try to put me in that box, and I didn't want people to compare me to my dad. One, like, like I'm for the culture, but
Mhm.
him and Public Enemy and what they did in music, they
Mhm.
were for the culture. Like they
Mhm.
got laws changed in different states for people of color, people,
Mhm.
the minority people.
Mhm.
Like my dad spent 30 years building his name and
Mhm.
building his career. So I wasn't with him shooting in the gym. Like,
Right, right. I feel that.
yeah,
I f-
so
yeah.
I don't I don't want anybody to try to take anything that he accomplished and like put it on me, cuz I
Right.
didn't play, I had no part in that, you know.
Yes.
He is the reason why I'm here. He
Absolutely.
is the reason why I have a path that I could walk.
Mhm.
So if anything, like, yes, he has a part to doing what I'm doing, but I didn't have a part to doing what he did. So
Mhm.
what I'm doing has nothing to do with him. I'm trying to build my own name. A lot of people tell me that I should, even my dad, he argues with me all the time. Like, you need to tell people who your dad is. You need to tell you're not just a regular person. And it's just like, Dad, but I am. Like, in the essence of it, I
Yeah.
am a regular person. Compared to you, like, you're a legend. Like, and now that I'm a grown woman, I actually understand that. Like,
Mhm.
my father is a legend. He is an icon.
Yes, he is.
He did so much for people that look like me and you.
Absolutely. Yes.
So it's like, wow, like that amazes me so much. And it's
Mhm.
like, I'm honored to have somebody like that as my father, somebody that I could look up to like that. So I don't never want people to think that I'm trying to play off of his name and his accomplishments and his success. If I gotta be out here in these streets getting it like everybody else, that's what I'm gonna do.
And I that's so commendable. Like, I have so much respect for you,
Thank you.
just because I understand how easy it could be, to just, throw that out there. And like you said, you're your own person, and your talent and your skills and everything, it speaks for itself. It's regardless if, you know the history, or what's behind you. I don't care. It's your song, that's your baby, and it has all of your imprint on that. So,
Thank you.
and I love the fact on how you're pushing that forward, because it, like I said, it's in your blood. You not only your pops, but Wu Tang and the whole nine, and
Yes.
everything. So, like, I really, I love that about your character, and you're your own person.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I try, because I'm a creative, and
Mhm.
like the fact that it is in my blood, like you said, like I'm very heavy into music. Like
Mhm.
I've been doing music since I was a kid. I played the trombone, I played the
Okay.
drums. Like I could do a little song on the piano.
Nice.
I ain't no Beethoven or nothing, but I could do a little 1-2 key,
Hey.
something. So like I've managed, I've produced, I've creative directed music videos. Like I was always like the behind the scenes person. And
Mhm.
I would do my little writing here and there, and then just people telling me like, get out there, like you have that personality, you have that swag, you have that aura about you.
Mhm.
And now I'm in a place in my life where I believe it.
Right.
Like before it's like, oh, thank you, it's nice, but no, but now I believe what people are saying to me, like myself. I feel the way others feel about me, about myself. So now I'm just executing, and it's like, my dad, he's one of my biggest supporters, I will say, and I
Amen.
appreciate him so much for that. So, like, he just helps me every day, like, watching him live in his purpose
Mhm.
and be who he is, and then just push me to be who I am to the fullest. It's like, all right, I could do this. I could do
Yes. Yes.
this.
Um like you said, as far as taking the transition from managing, to actually becoming the artist, like how has that been for you?
Surprisingly, it's like, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was kind of like easy because like I said, like
Okay.
I've always been writing. you
Mhm.
know I'll be in the studio with people recording. I might joke around and get into the little scythe that's going on and stuff like
Okay.
that. But like, just knowing how it is to work with artists, especially because like I work with my family members,
Yes,
and
yes.
sometimes they say don't mix business and
Oh,
family.
absolutely. Yeah.
It was definitely a struggle, but it taught me a lot, not only about myself, but about what I want to do with myself, what I want to do with my life. And it's just like, I'm a vibe. I
Mhm.
create the vibe. Wherever I am, I promise you, it's gonna be a lit situation.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
and I don't even need a crowd of people. Just me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bring a lit situation. So it's like, why not do that and make music that showcase that?
Yes.
So it's like, it kind of was like, kind of like a walk in the park for me, just because I'm already so like lit and
Right.
bubbly. So
Mhm.
now I get to do it with my music too. Now I have a reason to like get people excited. So
Absolutely. And then also like it helps you navigate, from knowing, the sides of it on the positive side on hey, this is a good deal or
hmm
hey, I know better cuz I know the other side, so it's really hard for, anyone to maybe try to take advantage of you with the
most definitely.
managing side of that, having that in place, having that experience.
Yeah, most definitely. Like with the business side, when I did growing up hip hop,
Mhm.
New York, I was managing my brother, and
Yes.
I learned a lot, like in regards to business. I was already kind of a business savvy person,
Mhm.
but like just actually dealing with contracts and dealing with split sheets, dealing with producers and percentages, and licensing and rights and copyrights and all of that. Like it taught me so much. So now that I'm just doing it for myself, I have a manager,
Okay.
but me and her, we're more like a team,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have that experience and I know what it's like and I know how things should be executed. So it's like sometimes I do have to step into my managerial role, but now it's for myself. I'm
Right.
benefiting me.
Right, and it's like who's gonna take my advice better than me?
Right,
You know,
right. It's
like
like I'm the boss.
right, right.
Like,
So like with like you said, managing your brother on growing up hip hop and just kind of going through all of that. Like, did you find it kind of like not say difficult, but like how was the experience on having a camera in your face all day? Like,
it was fun.
okay,
Yeah,
yes,
like so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous at first because like anybody who knows me, when I'm in like a new atmosphere and stuff, it take me like a cool 15-20 minutes to warm
okay,
up,
okay.
right? So if you know me, like, and we go out somewhere, you can be like, why could she acting like that? Like, she acting weird. It's because I'm feeling everything out,
All right,
So I need my 15-20 minutes, and
right,
then I'm gonna be like, all right, it's lit, let's get it.
okay,
So when I did my first scene, it was kind of like that.
okay.
Cause I'm like, I've been on TV before. I've had cameras, but actually, like where I'm the main focus.
Mhm.
This was my first experience, so I was kind of like, okay, I gotta remember not to look at the camera. I kept looking at the camera, and they're like, "No, don't do that. Don't look at the camera." I'm like, "Okay, my bad." And then I'm standing there looking like a deer in that caught in the headlights, like my eyes is all big, and I'm just like, and they're like, "No, soften your face a little bit." And then I'm just like, "All right, look, this is a lot. I took a few breaths. I smoked a few blunts.
Okay.
And I had my brothers with me, and they talked me into it. They was like, "Hey, why are you acting like this? You're weird. Stop." And I was like, my bad." And then I just went in, and it was up from there. I'm just like, all right.
Well, that's probably one of the best highlights of doing it with your brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny story is when they reached out to me on Growing Up Hip Hop, they only wanted me.
Okay.
They only were like trying to plan a storyline for me, but everybody who knows me, I'm very close with my older brother, Will Jr., and then my younger brother, Quan, or better known as Fleazy.
Fleazy. All right, shout out to Fleazy.
Yeah, shout out to Fleazy.
And Will Jr.
Yep. Big man, you heard.
Right.
But like I'm very close with them. A lot of people, like I consider myself like a tomboy. You know?
I can dig it.
Yeah. Like, listen, look, right. I'm a tomboy. I like chilling with the guys, kicking it with the fellas and stuff like that. So I told them when I did my first interview with the executive producer, I'm like, listen, like, y'all want me, and I'm fun and all. Don't get me wrong. I'm a vibe. I don't need nobody to be a vibe. But if y'all really want some shit, y'all need to bring my brothers too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I need my brothers, like, and then I'm like, and then my brother at the time, he was just stepping into music himself. Okay. So I'm like, this would make a perfect storyline. I could be your manager. Like, you need a manager anyways. We had just started getting him some shows and stuff. And, I was already kind of playing the role of manager.
Right, you're already doing it. So it's like, hey, let's go on ahead and put this here and make it all come full circle.
Right, it's reality TV. Let's give them reality,
Absolutely.
And I'm going to be the realist with my brothers. Like, I'm comfortable with them. We crack jokes all day. I'm like one of the other brothers. Like, I'm a brister.
Hey, man, if anybody understands, I get it. So it's like, and it's like it seems like they kind of really make it easier, in the situation of just bringing out that whole authenticity. Because it's like, if you're asking me to go do this whole Sex and the City vibe with the cocktails and all this and everything, like, no, I want to be over here,
See,
like
I could do both. Like, I like my times where I could do my little Sex in the City, get all cute and stuff. But if you want real me 24/7, is me with the fellas,
Okay.
Like, me and my girls, we step out and I get real prissy on you real quick. Like, excuse me, hold on, hair flip,
Absolutely.
But 90% of the time, you gonna catch me in a sweatsuit, some fire J's, some Yeezys, something, and I'm with the boys. Like,
okay.
It's like, you want real me? This is real me, and I need my brothers to come with me.
Hey, I love that. I love it. Like, I can't be on until my brother's on.
Yeah.
So
it's like, if I'm eating, we all eating. Like, my sisters, they're not really like, we're all super funny. Like, all of my dad's kids, I will tell you, if we all did a show together, baby.
We gonna go on ahead and manifest that. We would love to see that.
Listen, all of us together, I'm telling you, is pure jokes.
Yes.
And my dad is the ringleader. Like, he is the ringleader, and when I tell you, it's pure jokes. But my sisters, they're more like real, like, laid back, behind the scenes. Me and my brothers, we have our dad's personality.
Okay.
Like, we're out there. We're like, what up, y'all? We in the party. They like, oh, cause she stepped in the building. Man is here. Fleazy here too. It's like, oh, it's the three amigos. Like, it's party time when any of us come around. My sisters, they more like, I'm not gonna say they grandmas, but they more like, just laid back.
They're more reserved.
Yeah, they're reserved. Yeah, they have children.
Okay.
Me and my older brother, we don't have any kids, so we young, wild, and free. My little brother Flea, he has kids, but he lives his life young, wild, and free. So they're all mothers.
And we would love to see all those different shades of Flav.
Listen, even with them being mothers, even them being mothers is hilarious.
Yes.
Like, my sister Karen, she's one of my eldest sisters. One day, anytime we're all in New York, we always try to do like group stuff. So we're waiting for her. We're shopping for my older brother's car, and we're waiting for Karen. And I see somebody in like a Tyrannosaurus Rex blow up costume.
Stop it.
Walking across the street, and it's not Halloween, nothing. So I'm like, who the hell got a Tyrannosaurus Rex costume? It's her. And she got her kids walking behind her. I'm like, oh. She like, what up, sis? Yep, you like my outfit? I'm like, yo, you funny as hell. Like, all of us just do like random stuff like that.
Oh my
like,
God.
it would
Okay.
be funny. It would be
Yes,
great.
I would love it. I would love it. I swear we got to figure out a way to pitch that and get all that going and everything.
Listen,
Um.
like they have Run's house, they need to have Flav's house.
Oh yes.
Cause that would be a show for the books. Okay.
Yeah. Nah. Highly entertaining.
Listen.
Yes.
It's another funny story. Me, my older brother, and my younger brother, we would spend a lot of time with my dad. And one time we had went on tour with him. So this is when he was living in LA at the time.
Okay.
And my older brother, he left my older brother to watch us, and he had to go fly to like Orlando for like the night, but he was coming back. So I woke up and I thought he was still in the house, right? So I see somebody bent over, like in the silk pajamas, bent over in the refrigerator. So I'm like, "Yo, Dad, can you pass me the orange juice?" My brother stands up, and I still thought it was him because I could only see the back of him. And he turns around and he said, "Listen, I know I'm black and skinny and all, but I ain't your father." And I said, "Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't. You look just like him. My bad. Like,
That's crazy.
So things like that happen all the time, though. Like,
Oh man,
we're
like
crazy.
Hey, like I said, I would love nothing more than to see it, and that's law right there. You have the music, you've accomplished, you've established yourself, reality TV, and also I've gotten into the, of course, managing. Are there any other, like, say, passion projects or endeavors that you could see yourself doing, like, down the line?
So eventually, a goal of mine is to own my own strip club.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay, all right.
I have the most creative idea for a strip club ever. I can't tell you.
Oh no, I was gonna stop you if you were gonna try.
No,
if
I
it
don't
was,
want
I was like,
nobody to
I
steal
was
my
like,
idea.
please don't. Like,
Yeah.
please, yeah, we just know it's fire. I know it
Listen.
has to be fire.
It's so fire. Like the concept of the strip club, gentlemen's club, excuse me. The
Right.
concept of the gentlemen's club or cabaret is the dopest concept. Nobody has done it yet. And then like I'm a big foodie.
Okay.
So I love food,
Hmm.
and I feel like strip clubs are always known for big booties and the food, the menu.
Absolutely, the good ones, the good strip clubs
the good
are.
ones,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
now, I'm not talking about the little hole in the walls. I'm talking the ones that got the good name. That when you
Mhm.
go into that city, you gotta go there because they got the big booties and they got the good menu.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want to give to the people. I want to give beautiful women of all shapes, sizes, and color. I want to give good food, a nice atmosphere, something that's real upscale, but it's for the culture. Like,
Absolutely.
so that's my goal. That's my passion. That's something I've been talking about for a little while now. And I know it's going to come. So,
Okay. Well, hey, we got to make sure that when we get that going, that also your father comes out and blesses us with that chicken and put some of those chicken and waffles in there.
oh, listen, first of all, his chicken, I call it fried crack or fried gold, either or, it will suffice. But when I tell you that chicken, look, I wish I could see my friend to the side of me because you see her face, okay?
Yes, I definitely see her face.
That chicken, I
Mhm.
have people, anytime I post it on my social media, I get at least 10 hit ups. Wow, this is what you're going to do to me? You're going to tease me like this? When are you overnighting me some? I'm on my way. It's like, I know what's going on in that picture. Like, I get so many hit ups and they like, it's about the chicken.
And man, I'm telling you, it's all about the chicken. I was fortunate enough when he had the chicken and waffles out here and everything.
Oh.
So I went there a few times and I was like, oh man, this is crazy.
It's like your aunt Mamie is in the kitchen putting her foot in the flour batter and putting it in the fryer, like every time. And like that's all he'll make sometimes, like, cause he'll just come to my house and just cook some food and stuff. But it'll just be him frying chicken. And he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry that I don't got nothing to go with it," and I'm like, "Sorry."
There's no apologies needed.
Right, like what? Give me 3 of them things and I'm
Right.
good. I don't need no apologies. Like, what are you talking about?
He said we don't call him Flavor Flav for nothing.
Listen, baby, that man knows some flavor. I promise you. And then he has like a little season bag that he keep his season, like he mix them all together.
Oh wow.
And he keeps it and he hides it from me so that I can't use it. But I found his stash and I took some for myself.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because like you said, it's all about the food and the flavors and all of that. And like when it's good, it's good because
Mm-hmm.
we get so much, especially like you said, in a city where we're so culture deprived.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a breath of fresh air.
Listen,
I
I
was like,
tell
oh my
you,
goodness,
I tell him all the time, like, listen, like, I will quit my 9 to 5 and just go and sell your chicken. I will be a chicken saleswoman
and
for
go,
you. Like,
man.
what do you want to do? Because we
Hmm.
could take over the world with this chicken.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and I like you said, you got the little crispy crunchy and all that other stuff. That ain't got nothing on that.
Not like when I tell you the crunch, you bite into it, and the crunch is just like, and it's just like, and then if it's fresh, it's like, but I don't care, burn my mouth because it's so, and then you taste the flavors in it, like I could taste it right
Oh
now.
man, see,
Like,
hey, we gotta let's go ahead. I'm gonna have to switch gears on this one, yeah,
okay,
because
okay, all right, I'm
we about
sorry.
to get in the moment over here
This,
over that chicken I
this,
can't have.
God.
um, so what are some things that we can actually expect from you? With like you said, you got the next music video coming out. Do we have any EPs or anything like that in the pipeline?
So maybe closer towards the end of the year.
Okay,
What what my plan is for myself is I just want to drop some visuals right now. I want to
beautiful.
continue to build my fan base, but I want to give y'all something to look at and
Yes,
give y'all something to be like I want more. I want more,
yes.
So I'm right now I'm just dropping visuals, dropping singles, seeing how they do, seeing how the fans like it and stuff
Mhm.
and perfecting my sound. Um I kind of pride myself on being very versatile.
Yes.
I don't see one lane for me. I see multiple just
Mhm.
because like I'm very social and I've been very fortunate enough to come encounter with a lot of people of many different walks of life
Mhm.
and I can adapt in any environment.
Absolutely.
So I want to be able to translate that into my music.
Okay.
I want my music to be able to be heard in any environment. I want to be able to make music for any environment,
Okay.
for all walks of life. It's like you might not have to like all my music, but I'm going to have a song that you're going to like that
Right.
resonates with you.
Right.
So that's what I want to bring out and that's what I want to do right now. That's what my main focus is.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. I'm super excited to to see and experience what's to come from
Thank
Miss
you.
Cushy Simone. And also, it's so good to see you. I have to go on ahead and have my little fan moment real quick because you guys left us on a huge cliffhanger on the growing up hip hop,
I
and
know.
it's real good to see see you moving and seeing where you at. I just
Thank
feel like
you.
now I'm able to get that good that follow up and know what's going on and everything, and I can't be any happier for you. And like I said again, I'm super excited.
Thank you.
For those of you guys that are already not that may not be tapped in, where can they find you at socially?
So you can find me on Twitter. I'm not really on my Twitter too much, but I'm on there.
Okay, okay.
I check every once a month maybe. But that's Cushy Simone, KUSHYSYMONE. Like Raven Simone.
Yeah, I love it.
Um,
I love it.
Thank you. And then you can find me on Instagram. That's definitely where you could get me at. It's _Cushy Simone.
Mhm.
Super simple. But yeah, I'm mainly on my Instagram. You know, follow, like, share, comment.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, are you on TikTok or?
So quick TikTok story.
Okay, okay.
Every time I get on TikTok, it swarms me into a black hole,
Mm,
and I'm there for 5 hours
mhm.
scrolling and laughing. So I am on TikTok. I go on, I post, I get off
Okay.
because it will have me locked up in my room all day, just swiping and laughing hysterically. So you know, but you can follow me on TikTok. Like I said, I post on there and then I
Okay.
get up out of there real quick.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it. No, same here. I
It's a
get
dark hole.
it is. It's an abyss there.
Yeah,
Like
listen.
I swear. So I totally get that. But yeah, definitely make sure that you guys tap in with my girl Cushy Simone. I'm
Yes.
sorry, double underscore Cushy Simone.
Yes.
On Instagram,
Yes.
and also going ahead and run up the numbers on that video.
Yes. Please like, share, comment,
Yes.
subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cushy Simone. I also have It's Instagram live every Wednesdays.
Okay.
What was said Wednesdays? Or wait, what was said?
Okay.
Like that, okay? Because
Okay.
it's like what was said. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna tell you what was said.
All right.
So it's with me, my cousin Taniqua Jones. For those of you who don't know, she is the daughter of the late great Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes.
And then my makeup artist, that I had the pleasure of meeting and working with on Growing Up Hip Hop.
Okay.
He's MUA Couture with 2 E's on Instagram. And then with a very dear friend of mine, I actually met her because she got me my first apartment here in Las Vegas.
Oh wow. Okay. Shout out.
Yeah, she's an entrepreneur, and she works in real estate and works with apartments and things like that.
Okay.
So she helped me actually.
You want to plug her
here.
name? Like, is she looking for any new clients out here in Las Vegas?
So she actually moved. She's located in Houston now.
Okay,
And she's like
okay.
an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she's,
Got you.
she's chasing her own endeavors, but she's super dope. My girl Bouncy B Taraya,
Okay, okay.
That's my girl. Like she's always had my back since the first day, since 2 weeks before I got here.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
so she's super dope. But basically, we're just doing an Instagram live every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right.
And we just get on there. We talk about whatever comes to our head that day. Like.
All right, I'm definitely tuning in next week.
Yes, please do. This week, we were talking about sugar daddies and about our sex lives.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then the week before, and then we talked a little bit about God. I know it's like a weird transition.
Oh, no. Erica Badu broke that down. She's like, it's somebody talking about money, somebody talking about God, and somebody talking about sex.
Listen, listen. I mean,
hey, he's everywhere, right?
He's everywhere. Like, so, and I love God, love talking about God. I deal with severe depression sometimes. So, God gets me out of that.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
he anything that I've ever asked for or wanted, he's given me up until this point in my life. So
Yes.
the things that I do want for the future, I know he's going to give me. So I just love sharing that message to people as much as I can.
Amen.
So I always try to bring that into the into the live. Our first live, the way we actually came up with the idea is because I was just on live ranting like I do. Every so often I just feel like getting on live and ranting, and then they ended up joining, and then we were having like real conversation. We were just talking about support and how your own people sometimes don't support you until strangers do, and how you just got to push through that and stuff, which made us decide to do what was said Wednesdays. And it's like we just talk about the day that we had, whatever's going on in our lives, and then whatever topic comes up. I mean, people could send us topics, they could ask questions. Sometimes we might have people join us in on the live, different guests and stuff like that. But it's really like an open forum, and we just talk.
Well, that's so awesome. I love the fact that, like you said, you have in that space to be able to have those type of conversations and just bring a level of genuine and authenticity to like the whole, social media aspect, because we see too much of that whole my favorite thing to say about social media is we see the glory, but you really don't know the story that goes behind it. And we're all real people doing this thing called life the best we can. So I love, and I'm such a catalyst for, those type of authentic moments. So that's going to be awesome. So that's every Wednesday.
Yes.
And that's 8 p.m. Standard Pacific time, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
8 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we got the breakdown. Is there anything else that we want to tell the people before we get out of here?
I mean, show me love. I show love back.
Yes.
I'm just regular, degular, schmegula, cushy from the Bronx. Just living my life.
All love. Well, thank you so much, Miss Lady. And
thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure. It's an honor. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
So anything you need, let me know.
Okay. All right. I need that chicken.
Listen, I got your number. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send the bat signal. Okay. In a text message.
All right.
And it's gonna be right after that. I'm gonna send a chicken emoji.
Okay.
That means the chicken has landed.
All right.
Show up.
I'm there.
Okay.
But
there. You gotta show up when the signal drop, because I can't guarantee how long it's gonna last.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I got it.
This is fried gold we talking about. Okay. So you gotta be quick. I can't save no pieces. I might get beat up.
Okay. All right. No problem. I'm there. I'm dropping everything.
Bet. That's what I like.
All right. All right, lady. Well, I really appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. And we're out of here.
Oh, that was so much fun.